The book value of these investments were $278.4 million, but we have to report them at fair value $270 million. So how do we make the adjustment to decrease the book value from $278.4 million to $270 million? So we will use unrealized holding loss and fair value adjustment entry. So here we have a fair value of $270 million. So to change from $278.4 to $270 million, we have unrealized holding loss, because new value minus the old value is a negative value. So we need to write down these investments by $8.4 million. But they are not realized yet, so we cannot directly decrease investment in bonds account by $8.4 million. Instead, we debit an unrealized holding loss on income statement for $8.4 million and credit fair value adjustment account by $8.4 million. By this journal entry, we create a new account called fair value adjustment. So let's look at fair value adjustment account. So this is a T account of fair value adjustment. Initially, there wasn't any balance, but by this entry, we put a 8.4 credit balance to it. So after this journal entry, the balance of fair value adjustment is a credit balance of 8.4. And then on requirement 4, it says the company sold this investment for $290 million. The selling price is a cash inflow, which is a new fair value. Okay. So we need to change this fair value account again. Well, how much should we change? We compare to the value before we made the adjustment of fair value. So the selling price, $290 million, minus our original book value, $278.4 million, we actually have a gain of $11.6 million. Okay. So we need to make this fair value adjustment account from a credit 8.4, which is a loss, to a gain, which is a debit $11.6 million. So before the adjustment, we had a credit 8.4, But after the adjustment from selling the investment, we should reach to a debit 11.6. So how much should I make? How much adjustment I should make to change it from negative 8.4 to positive 11.6? We should add something to it. So x is equal to, so let me do this. So negative 8.4 plus x should equal to 11.6. Therefore, x is equal to 11.6 plus 8.4, 20. So to generalize this $20 million, we debit fair value adjustment by 20 million and credit unrealized holding gain on income statement, net income by $20 million. After I change the fair value adjustment to $11.6 million, we can make the journal entry of selling the investment. So the first requirement entry to adjust the fair value, we debit fair value adjustment trading securities by $20 million and credit unrealized holding gains on through the net income by $20 million. Okay. Note though, this is an income statement gain. Okay. So when we sell the bonds, we have cash of the selling price, and also we need to write off the investment. So the face value of the investment in bonds, of the face value should be removed, so we credit it. Unamortized premiums should also be removed. Total premiums initially was $40 million. Face value is $240. Outstanding balance initially was $280. So the total premiums for the entire investment was $40 million. We amortized $1.6 million. So the unamortized premiums was $38.4 million. To remove the debit premiums on bond investment, we should put it on the credit side. For $38.4 million. And to balance this entry, we should plug in a gain or loss since this is a sales, but be careful. In previous journal entry, we already record a gain. Okay, so this gain of the selling price versus the book value is already reflected onto income statement. Therefore, the remaining task for us is to remove the fair value adjustment balance. So this is a debit balance. To remove that debit balance, we put it on the credit. For $11.6 million.